friends, I am Mr. Gaikwad, Assistant Professor at L.K.D.K Banmeru Science College, Lonar. So, hope all of you are safe at your home. So, from today, we are going to start our paper 1 of secondary B.Sc according to the syllabus of L.K.D.K University, Banmeru. Okay. So, friends, the name of paper 1 is calculus. So, graduate level calculus is our paper 1. So, we will start from the topic unit 1 sequences. Okay. So, unit 1, the name of unit 1 is sequences. So, very interesting topics in mathematics. We have seen a lot of sequences in everywhere. For example, the sequence of Prime Ministers of India. Okay. So, first Prime Minister was Jawaharlal Nehru. Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay. The second Prime Minister of India was Lal Bahadur Shastri. Later on, Indira Gandhi. Okay. So, continuing the sequence from in 2004, suppose there was Manmohan Singh was Prime Minister. Suppose their number was 30. So, Manmohan Singh ji. And from 2014, Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. Okay. So, what is this? First Nehru, second Shastri, third Indira Gandhi, then up to so on, and last Narendra Modi. This is the sequence of Prime Minister of India from the independence. Okay. So, this is again one sequence of captains of Indian cricket team. Suppose we start from Saurav Ganguly. So, first captain say Ganguly, second say Rahul Dravid. Later on, MS Dhoni become captain, and now we are Kohli. This is the sequence of captains of Indian cricket team. Again, here is function. Here is domain set, natural number. Here is some set of names of cricketers. So, first someone, second someone, third someone, and fourth is someone. This is the another sequence. So, I think you have got the idea of sequence. There is one function which assigns first to some element, second number to some element, and so on. Okay. So, this is the idea of the sequence. Now, you will see the definition of sequence. So, what is sequence? Sequence is nothing but a function from the set of natural number to some set A. Okay. This is general definition of sequence. If this set A is set of real number, then we say that this is the sequence of real numbers. For example, 1, 3, 5, 7. This is the sequence of odd numbers or sequence of real numbers. These are the odd numbers. Okay, this is the one example of sequence. Okay, so sequence is of two types. So either sequence can be finite or infinite. Okay, depend on the number of elements in the sequence. Okay, for example, 1, 3, 5, 7, up so on. This is the infinite sequence. And 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the finite sequence having only 4 elements. Okay. So we are saying this is the sequence, and this is the definition of sequence. So how we can interpret this in terms of definition? See, here the first element is 1, second element is 2. Third element is 3rd, and fourth element is 4. Here first element is 1, here second element is 3, third element is 5, fourth 7, and so on. So there is one-to-one relation between set of natural number and range set A. Here range set is this. So there is a one-to-one correspondence between this and this. So that this is the definition of sequence. Okay. So this is finite sequence and this is the infinite sequence. In the sequence, there may be all elements are distinct, or there are some elements which are same and others are distinct, or each element of the sequence may be also equal. For example, this is the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 up to so on. Sequence of natural number, all elements are distinct. Now consider this sequence 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 up to so on. Some elements are same, some are different. Now look at this sequence 3, 3, 3, 3. Every element is same and equal to 3. So sequence can contain each type of element. Okay. Now what is the range of sequence? Okay. Range of sequence. Range of sequence is nothing but the collection of all distinct elements of the sequence. Suppose this sequence we can denote it by S, this is by T, this is by U. So what is the range of sequence S? Range of S. Sequence S. Now each element is distinct. So range of the sequence is whole sequence. Every element 1, 2 up to 3 up to so on. Since each element is different, range is the every element. So range contains each element of the sequence. Now in this case, also this is also infinite sequence. We will take another example for more details. So consider this sequence 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. We have taken a finite sequence. Now, although sequence has 2, 4, 6, 8 elements, range has only 4 elements. Since range contains only distinct elements, so range of this sequence we say P. So range of sequence P is equal to take only distinct element at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So range of this sequence P is 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Because we have to take only distinct element. Now in this case, every element is same and equal to 3. So range of sequence U is what? Only 3. This is the range of sequence. Understand range of sequence? This is the notation of sequence. We can indicate sequence by any alphabetical character. Okay. For example, this is small s. We can write S is equal to Sn. This is the general notation of sequence, where Sn stands for n term of sequence. For example, this is sequence S is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. That sequence of odd real number. Okay. So we can write this sequence in this term like S is equal to Sn. What is the n term? First term is 1, second term is 3rd term is 5th, and continuing in this way. So we can write S is equal to twice n minus 1. Okay. Such that n belongs to natural number. So we can write this sequence as this. So this is the general notation of sequence. S is equal to Sn and this bracket. So Sn stands for nth term of sequence. Okay. This is the general notation of sequence. Now, so for if this is the sequence, we can write here Sn is equal to twice n minus 1. So we can also write S such that Sn is equal to twice n minus 1. N belongs to natural number. I have to put n is equal to 1, 2 up to so on. So this is and these are the general notation of sequence. Okay. So understand notation of sequence. Okay. Now there are various ways to. So first is listing or roster method. In this type of method, we directly write the element of the sequence. For example, S is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8 up to so on. So sequence of even number. Also, we can write T is equal to 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3 up to so on. This is also sequence. Here we have directly written the element of the sequence. This is the listing or roster method. Okay. Second is set builder or rule method. In this type of method, we can write the sequence in terms of some rule. Okay. So we don't have to write all the element of the sequence. So suppose this is the sequence yes. we can write this as S is equal to Sn, such where Sn is equal to twice n, or S is equal to twice n, such that n belongs to natural number. Here the rule is n term is twice n. So first term is 2, second term is 2 into 2 4, third term is 6, 8 up to so on. This is the set builder method or a rule method. Also here we can write this as t is equal to sequence 1 by n, so that n belongs to natural number. So first term is 1 by 1 1, second term is 1 by 2, 1 by 3 up to so on. This is the set builder or rule method. Understand? And last is inductive or recursive method. In this method, we have to write the sequence in terms of Sn and Sn plus 1. In this inductive or recursive method, S1 is already given and Sn plus 1 is given in terms of Sn by some formula. For example, S1 is equal to 1 and Sn plus 1 is equal to 5 Sn plus 2. This is the way of writing sequence in terms of this inductive methods. So, what are the element of this sequence? S1 is equal to 1. Then put S1 is equal, now we have to find S2. So use this formula. So S2 is equal to, so S2 is equal to 5 times, put here n is equal to 1. So 1 plus 1 2 S2. Put n is equal to 1 here also. So 5 times S1. Okay, and plus 2. So we get S2 is equal to 5 times S1 is 1. So 5 into 1 plus 2 is equal to 7. So in this way we can find the all element of this sequence. So this is the inductive or recursive method of writing the sequence.